What did Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, and Tiger Woods have in common? They all had great coaches. Even Ferraris needed tune-up, and presidents, corporate leaders, and folks from all vocations need occasional encouragement and reinforcement. Inside every great speaker is a good teacher. Frank has been called the Yoda of encouragement and execution. Help you, he can. He has been in leadership since grade school. He was president of student government and prom king and on the basketball team in high school. Frank was president of a group in college, and 3 decades later, the crowds were never the same size since he graduated. Frank was named a distinguished alumni from Gardner-Webb University in North Carolina and was one of only 2 students awarded out of the entire decade of the 90s. After college, he became an aide to the governor of Maryland, appointed floor staff of U.S. Senate, speechwriter for a member of Congress, and fundraiser for a U.S. president, and volunteered in 4 White House admin of both political parties. He covered both the Obama and Trump presidency respectively in the West Wing. He is in the people business. Frank has flown on Air Force Two and was a guest speaker at Andrews Air Force Base for staff with Air Force One. Frank has been in the room with 8 U.S. presidents and counseled and ministered the heads of state at home and abroad. His TV show airs weekly to over 315 million homes on DirecTV, Dish, cable, and other outlets across America and 4 continents. He has been a guest multiple times on Fox News, Hannity, and other shows weighing in on current events. He has spoken 3 times to crowds over 120,000 at Nelson Mandela Soccer Stadium and shared the stage with some of the biggest names in sports, film, Hollywood, and faith community. As far as branding or advertising, Frank has been blessed to connect with folks locally, nationally, and globally. He has appeared on billboards on Times Square, New York City, and his weekly podcast touches lives coast to coast. He has authored multiple books, Career versus Calling, Blessed of Brokenness, Carrying Greatness, to name a few, but his latest was the #1 new release on Amazon. Frank has been featured in newspapers across America, magazines, and was an extra in Rocky Balboa and Jackie, but was the only white character in an all-black film where he played a preacher. Thousands of movie scripts per year are pitched to Hollywood and less than half of 1% accepted. Frank's first pitch to producers for a full-length movie was approved and greenlighted with a multi-million-dollar budget. Over the years, Frank has been a motivational speaker and addressed thousands of students in school assemblies. He has been a voice to chase your dreams, say no to drugs and bullying, be a winner, not a wannabe, respect for authority, among others. He has been a great help to teachers, staff, and administrators in both public and private schools. Most importantly, countless students have been challenged and encouraged to live right in a culture gone wrong. In the Christian community, he has been blessed to minister across America and around the world. He was on staff for 5 years with Billy Graham Evangelistic Association and has also spoken at countless churches and events. His humor, celebrity impressions, and gift to paint a picture with words has made him a much-in-demand communicator. Frank recently gave the chapel message to the players of the Big 3 basketball championship at O2 Arena in London, England. Frank was a guest of the New York Knicks chaplain to help with chapel at Madison Square Garden. Frank was part of a faith advisory at the United Nations, and he's featured in an upcoming documentary on the life of a former boxing heavyweight champion of the world. Regardless, if you have trouble turning your dream into a reality, how to go to the next level, or need a breakthrough in business or personal life, Frank has a gift to inspire, educate, and stretch your comfort zone. Millions have been touched, but some of his best moments are off stage, away from the bright lights, and connecting one-on-one. The wealthiest place in the world isn't a boardroom in Dallas, DC, or Dubai, but sadly a cemetery. Why? Because too many took their dreams and wisdom to the grave. Not Frank. He wants to inspire this generation. As far as education, he graduated from college and received 2 honorary doctorate degrees, but true success isn't just obtaining a degree, but the degree we live our life. Frank is big on faith, fitness, finances, and your future. Need a boost in branding, balancing family and work, casting vision, drafting a speech, establish morale at work, faith over fear, goals, integrity, leadership, living a legacy, marketing, mentoring, motivation, overcoming obstacles, politics, power of prayer, refining your mission, sales, team unity, the art of generosity, or winning in the workforce? We are here to help. Frank has worked with Olympians, Hollywood, professional politicians, educators, law enforcement, military, philanthropists, doctors, motivational speakers, clergy, artists, and more. Frank is seasoned with vocations in both secular realm and will be a great asset to you personally and professionally. Book Frank for your next coaching session. Email frank@frankshelton.com or call the office 410-973-1208.